Alright boys, in this video I'm going to be trying to help you to improve your aim, whether you're a controller, keyboard or mouse, it doesn't matter. As long as you're a Fortnite player, and even if you're not a Fortnite player, this will still help you out a shit ton. So, basically I want to start off by saying your aim isn't going to improve overnight. At least for most people. It doesn't work like that. Rome wasn't built in a day, neither will your aim, okay? Aim takes a long time, years for some people, months for others, weeks for others. Personally, I would like to say that my aim adapts very quickly. For some reason, I have no clue. I can adapt from one sensitivity to the other. People have seen me do this in creative streams where we hop in and play with you boys and practice together, where I can just swap sensitivity just like that, and I'm really good. Just even better than I've been of like 4 months practice in a matter of 2 seconds. Now, do I recommend that? Absolutely not. That's the worst thing you can do for your aim in most cases. You can tweak your sensitivity by little decimals, okay? Like maybe 1 up or lower your sense by 1. And that's actually good, because what it does is your muscle memory, once it gets something down, it sits still, it sits stagnant. And that's why you can't really feel your aim improving, because you're stuck on the same sensitivity for so long. Your muscle memory has fully adapted and it's okay, we know what to do. But when you tweak it such a little bit that it doesn't really affect your aim, but it affects your muscle memory in your wrists or your fingers if you're a controller player, what happens is your muscle memory be like, oh shit, this is different, something has tweaked, you get me? So if you're constantly going down a sensitivity, up a sensitivity, down a sensitivity, it keeps your muscle memory adapted. Now, I don't recommend doing this maybe 2 weeks before a tournament. I'd say stick on your sensitivity. But in off season, when the tournaments have stopped, or before a season starts, or even in mid seasons where you're feeling a bit rusty, just swap it. But always go back to that original sensitivity. And don't do it every day. Okay, that's the worst. Don't do it every day. Do it maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. Do it very not frequently. Now, second thing I want to let you know, if you're a keyboard player or a mouse player, same thing basically, there's a video up in the top right now that can link you to an aim labs guide where I give you all the best aim lab drills. But the reason why I'm not including them in this video is for console players that don't have access to that. I don't want to waste their time, so it's better me just linking you to a video that will help you out there. I will also link it at the end of this video, so if you want to watch this first and then click that for more help, it's well worth waiting. And plus, I want to move on to the next part of the video. This is probably the most important thing in Fortnite, and it's bloom, okay? Don't take bloom fights, no matter what, okay? They're the most stupidest thing possible. The fact that you're going to peak and compete with somebody else and let luck take over. You want to be playing for consistency. I say it so much on the channel that don't do shit you don't know, and always pretend it's the worst case scenario. Pretend that if I peek, my head is going to get sniped off. Even if there's no one carrying snipers in the whole lobby, even if snipers are banned. If you're playing like that mindset, you're going to be 10 times ahead of people. For example, when this season comes around, I've been playing a lot of creative, and in creative there's been snipers. So my brain has already been programmed, okay, that A, duck, don't be peeking for too long, okay? And then when this season comes, like it just did, when season 7 just dropped, snipers are back. You have this new pulse rifle, well, the ray gun. Boys, I'm snapping right now. Not the ray gun. Pulse rifle and the railgun. Them 2 weapons are overpowered. I've done other videos on that. Again, they'll be linked at the end. I don't want to talk about that right now. But they're so overpowered and they have a constant 100% accuracy. All those energy weapons do. And even if someone has the new grenade launcher, they can see when you're about to peek, so they can just line up a snipe and pop you. Just like that. It's unfair, so you got to be careful. Don't take bloom fights. Don't risk the game. But how are you meant to fight then, okay? What I want to suggest you to do is get your team to line up beams. It's the most overpowered thing, and it's been around for so long. Be patient. Have your team line up beams on one kid. Because in trios, look at how overpowered a knock-in one person is. This is the, elegance of teamwork. If you knock one person on a team, their whole team comes to a halt. I'll explain why. One dies, that means one person has to revive. So if one person goes to revive, he's holding whatever square, whatever bind he has to revive. He can't do anything, he can't move. What do? You spray that guy's wall. He can't revive, because if he does, he's going to get beamed by you guys. So if he is stupid and wants to go for that res, they're going to be 2 people down, and then they're dead at that point. Or if he does want to get that res off, someone's going to need to hold the wall for him. So now you have a downed guy, a guy reviving, and someone holding a wall. That completely takes them out of the situation by knocking one person. The whole team collapses. Okay, especially if just by luck that you knock their IGL, the guy with all the brains. Their game is over. So that's the way I suggest you to play is just find one guy and the most overpowered guy on their team doesn't even have to be the most overpowered guy. You can take out the weakest link on their team, and you're going to be 10 steps ahead of them because you were smart, you played patiently, you waited for a moment where you could just snipe them. You waited for all of it. It's 100% worth it, okay? Hopefully that resonated and made a bit of sense. But I want to talk about shotgun fights because I know a lot of people are here for that. When it comes to shotgun fights, I've made hundreds of videos on shotgun fights, boys. And I feel like I repeat myself too much. That's why I don't make videos, like enough videos on it, because I only say the same shit over and over again. Because there's only, there's no secret on how to, win shotgun fights. It's just be better than the guy you're fighting. And if you're not better than him, find something that you are better than him at and then win him that way. If he's a build fighter, let him build. Because you're good at box fights, stay in a box. Play to your strengths and purposely piss your opponent off. Okay? When he's pissed off, he's not thinking straight. He's thinking with emotion and he's not thinking rationally. When you play calm and play to the way you want to play, it makes him uncomfortable and makes you comfortable. And what happens when you're comfortable? You play better. That's just a fact. And then you're going to hit more shotgun shots. You're going to hit more sniper shots. You're going to hit more AR shots. Okay? And I've learned a lot of stuff about being calm and complacent because when I'm doing streams, boys, I've done like tournament streams 2 seasons ago where, for me anyway, personally, when there's 2,000 people that are not watching live, there's like 30, 40 people watching live constantly for 2-3 hours straight and the chat is vibing. You get under pressure, okay? But you learn to just be calm. And not like, when you have 30, 40 people watching and you're trying to play, it's completely different than just playing tournaments with your mates at that stage. That's what I've realized from streaming. I know this is going off topic, but there's a point. Be calm. Play to your play style. Be comfortable. Make him as uncomfortable as possible. Okay? When he gets hit for 108, spray the shit out of his wall with no intention of going in there. Just annoy him. Okay? You want to get in his head because if you get in one person's head, he's going to snap. If he snaps, it's going to affect his teammate. If his teammate snaps, the whole team snaps because that guy is still down because nobody revived him. Now, I don't think I need to say anything else, boys. Video is 7 minutes in. I don't really need to tell you how to improve aim, boys. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll throw up on screen right now some drills that you should do, some map codes, some stuff like that. Maybe just map codes because, like I said, I did link that video to the aim labs that should be on screen right now, and you should be able to see a list of all different map codes for Fortnite and what you can be doing to, I guess, improve. Play Raider's aim duel map and matchmake. That thing is an insane map. Shout out to Raider, boys. I don't know why I'm shouting him out. He should be shouting me out. I don't know why. He's bigger than me. I'm smaller. It is what it is. I'm dipping, boys. He's a legend. I'm done.